Hey there, fellow explorers. Did you know that Mallorca is poised to be one of the hottest travel destinations in 2024? This little slice of paradise is drawing in travelers from all over, and for good reason. From its sun-drenched beaches to its rugged mountain trails, Mallorca really does offer something for everyone. And in this video, we're going to dive deep into the heart of the island, uncovering the top 10 destinations you absolutely cannot miss. We'll wander through ancient villages, soak up the sun on pristine beaches, and maybe even share a glass of local wine along the way. So, pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and let's embark on an unforgettable journey through the beauty and wonder of Mallorca. Our first stop takes us high into the Tramuntana Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine hiking along ancient trails, the scent of pine needles, and panoramic coastal views. These mountains are dotted with centuries-old stone villages frozen in time. Stop for a café con leche and try a slice of encimada, Mallorca's famous pastry. The locals are as warm as the Mediterranean sun, always happy to share their stories. Let's head down to Palma, the vibrant capital of Mallorca. A fascinating blend of old-world charm and modern energy. Start at La Seu Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece rising by the sea. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets of the old town. Sample tapas at cafes on cobblestone squares. As the sun sets, head to the waterfront promenade. Palma comes alive at night with bustling restaurants and lively bars. Ready to dip your toes in the sparkling waters of the Mediterranean? Then let's head to Cala Agula, one of Mallorca's most beautiful beaches. Imagine fine white sand slipping through your fingers, the scent of salt air filling your lungs, and the sound of waves gently lapping at the shore. This is a place to relax, unwind, and simply soak up the beauty of your surroundings. We'll spread out our towels under the warm sun, maybe take a refreshing dip in the crystal-clear water. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can rent a kayak and explore the hidden coves and inlets that dot this stretch of coastline. Keep an eye out for the Aleppo pine trees that fringe the beach, their branches twisted and gnarled by the sea winds. They provide welcome shade during the hottest part of the day. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm glow over the water, we'll gather our belongings and take a leisurely stroll along the shore, savoring the last moments of daylight. Cala Agula is a reminder that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the sweetest. Our next stop takes us to Valdemasa, a charming village nestled in the Tramuntana Mountains. This is a place where time seems to stand still, where cobblestone streets wind past ancient stone houses adorned with colorful flowers. Valdemasa is perhaps best known for its connection to the Polish composer Frédéric Chopin, who spent a winter here with his lover, George Sand, in the 19th century. We'll visit the Carthusian monastery where they stayed, imagining the echoes of Chopin's music filling the air. The monastery is also home to a fascinating museum where you can learn more about the composer's life and work. But Valdemasa is more than just a historical footnote. It's a living, breathing village with a vibrant culture all its own. We'll explore the narrow streets, stopping to admire the local crafts, maybe even sample some coca de patata, a sweet potato cake that's a local specialty. And as we wander, we'll be serenaded by the sounds of classical music drifting from open windows, a reminder of the artistic spirit that still thrives in this magical place. Prepare to be transported back in time as we enter Alcudia, a town on Mallorca's northeastern coast that's steeped in history. Imagine strolling along the top of its remarkably well-preserved medieval walls, built centuries ago to protect the town from invaders. From this vantage point, you'll have panoramic views of the surrounding countryside, a patchwork of fields and olive groves stretching out to the sea. We'll wander through the narrow streets of the old town where time seems to have stood still, admire the beautiful architecture, a blend of Roman, Moorish, and Catalan influences, and be sure to explore the bustling market held twice a week where you can find everything from fresh produce to local crafts. Alcudia is also home to some of the island's most beautiful beaches. After our historical exploration, we'll head to the coast to relax on the golden sands, maybe take a refreshing dip in the turquoise waters. As the sun sets, casting a warm glow over the ancient walls, you'll feel a sense of wonder at the layers of history that have shaped this remarkable place. Let's take a break from the historical sites and immerse ourselves in the world of modern art at the Museo Fundación Juan March in Palma. This museum, housed in a beautifully restored 17th century mansion, showcases an impressive collection of 20th century Spanish art, including works by Picasso, Dali, and Miro. Imagine standing before these iconic pieces, feeling the energy and emotion that radiate from the canvas. We'll take our time exploring the collection, discussing our favorite pieces, and maybe even finding inspiration for our own artistic endeavors. But the museum is more than just its collection. The building itself is a work of art, with its elegant courtyard, grand staircase, and peaceful library. And be sure to check the museum's schedule for concerts and lectures which offer a deeper dive into the world of art and culture. Get ready for a truly awe-inspiring experience as we journey to Cap de Formentor, the northernmost point of Mallorca. Imagine standing on rugged cliffs, the wind whipping through your hair, as you gaze out over the vast expanse of the Mediterranean Sea. This is a place where the world seems to drop away, where the only sounds are the crashing waves and the cry of seabirds. We'll drive along the winding coastal road, stopping at various viewpoints to soak up the breathtaking panoramas. The scenery here is simply unforgettable, with dramatic cliffs plunging into the turquoise waters, hidden coves beckoning from below, and the Serra de Tramuntana mountains rising majestically in the distance. Keep an eye out for the Formentor Lighthouse, perched precariously on a rocky outcrop, a beacon for sailors for centuries. Cap de Formentor is a place to feel humbled by the power of nature, to breathe deeply, and to simply be present in the moment. After our adventurous journey to Cap de Formentor, let's unwind at Playa de Muro, one of Mallorca's most beautiful and serene beaches. Imagine sinking your toes into the soft, white sand, the warm Mediterranean sun kissing your skin, and the gentle sound of waves lapping at the shore, lulling you into a state of pure relaxation. This is a place to escape the crowds, to reconnect with nature, and to simply let your cares melt away. We'll spread out our towels under the shade of a beach umbrella, maybe sip on a refreshing drink from a nearby chiringuito or beach bar. And if you're feeling active, you can take a dip in the crystal clear waters, try your hand at stand-up paddleboarding, or simply stroll along the seemingly endless stretch of sand. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm glow over the water, you'll feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. Playa de Muro is a reminder that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the sweetest. Let's raise a glass to the island's rich winemaking heritage with a visit to Bodega Ribas, one of the oldest wineries in Mallorca. Imagine stepping into their historic cellars, the air thick with the aroma of oak and fermenting grapes, and learning about their traditional winemaking methods that have been passed down through generations. We'll stroll through the vineyards, soaking up the beauty of the Mallorcan countryside, and then indulge in a tasting of their award-winning wines. From crisp whites to robust reds, Bodega Ribas offers a flavor for every palate. The family-run atmosphere here is warm and inviting, and you'll feel like you're sharing a glass with old friends. Be sure to sample their local specialties like sobrasada, a cured sausage, and olives, which pair perfectly with their wines. As you savor each sip, you'll be experiencing a taste of Mallorca's history and culture, a tradition that has been nurtured for centuries. For our final adventure, we're hopping aboard a piece of living history, the vintage electric tram that connects the town of Soler to Port de Soler. Imagine yourself settling into the wooden seats, the tram rattling and swaying as it chugs through lush valleys, past fragrant orange groves, and up into the heart of the Tramuntana mountains. The journey itself is a feast for the senses, a nostalgic trip back in time. Once in Soler, we'll explore the charming town square, lined with cafes and shops, and maybe indulge in a scoop of locally made ice cream. Then it's on to Port de Soler, a picturesque harbor town nestled in a horseshoe-shaped bay. We'll stroll along the waterfront promenade, lined with palm trees and cafes, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. And as we watch the sun dip below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the harbor, we'll raise a toast to our unforgettable journey through the heart of Mallorca. From the rugged peaks of the Serra de Tramuntana to the sun-drenched shores of Cala Agula, we've journeyed through some of Mallorca's most unforgettable destinations. We've explored ancient villages, wandered through bustling markets, and stood in awe of breathtaking natural wonders. But Mallorca is more than just a collection of beautiful places. It's the people, the culture, the food, and the spirit of adventure that truly make this island so special. So tell me, fellow travelers, which of these incredible destinations has captured your imagination? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, keep exploring.